What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We're living like this could be our final day. We're dreamers. Don't care what the others say. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. We come alive.
Morning guys, so I'm just about to go down and feed Bo, make sure he's had a good night. I had a good night's sleep. I'm hoping I might be able to come back and have a little bit of a snooze. See how we go. It's about 5:30 in the morning at the moment, so just going to go make sure he's okay, muck out and feed him. Obviously he'll probably want some more hay as well, and then a little bit later on I will take him for a little bit of a walk and possibly a hand graze, see if we can find some grass. Like I say, it's you can tell here that they haven't had an awful lot of rain. The ground is quite sort of dry, but yeah, I'm sure he'll find something. Yeah, let's go and see if he's had a decent night's sleep as well.
Phone's just asked you if you'll hit your sleep goals.
So it's time to go and get warmed up for our one and only test today, Elementary 6. I watched a few of the elementary gold riders earlier in the morning. It sometimes isn't always the best thing to do because there's some very, very nice combinations here. But I'm just going to go and try and enjoy it and hopefully do our best. I've just got to make sure I keep Bo in front of my leg throughout the test, particularly in the sort of lateral work. So we're really going to sort of be concentrating on that. Try and encourage him to cover more ground in his medium paces, but with obviously out getting too quick, which I don't think will be a problem with the canter. But we're going to sort of work on that. Lots of on and back in the warm-up is my plan, to really sort of concentrate and make sure that he's listening and that he's up for it. So, and hopefully get out any sort of grumpiness from him before we start our test. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, so time to go and tack him up.
forward to join us now this afternoon in that horse class, elementary silver, is the turn of Alison Cripp and Chris Bow.
Oh, it's lovely up here, huh? How are you, sweetheart? You clever boy.
I was going to bring him back after one of our moving times because he got come at the back and he didn't come back quite well enough. And he was so moving forward,
Yeah,
which is
great, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not sure you would have got that score if you hadn't have had yesterday, because before that I was worried that we perhaps, the journey and the lesson yesterday had perhaps taken the edge off him.
But I just kept, I knew in the test that he would probably come back at me in the warm-up. I kept forward.
Some of the warm-up work looked really nice.
I felt his leg here was much better than it had been. So what a clever boy, 67.424. Really pleased. The standard of combinations here is, yeah, because it's regionals, it's a much higher standard, I find, than obviously Pet Plan. But yes, I was really pleased with them. We were warming up with Gold Riders and they probably wonder what I was up to because I was really trying to make sure that he was reactive off my legs. So I kept sort of almost pushing him perhaps a little bit out of his normal sort of comfort zone, shall we say. And then I've definitely felt that made a huge difference in the test. I didn't feel like he was drawing back at me. And he actually was wanting to go forward. Sadly, it was at points that perhaps we didn't need to, but when I did answer the media encounter, I felt like he did respond. Caught me a little bit off guard. I wasn't quick enough to sort of rebalance him at the end, just before I gave him a take, and I did sort of for 1 minute think we were going to leave the arena, but we didn't. He was a very good boy. Simple changes, I was pleased with those. He does find those much easier on the sort of half 10 rather than going across the sort of short diagonal. I do find it tends to sort of sit him back and we do get a better transition down. Yeah, very pleased. Under 3 judges, I'm chuffed to bits with 67%. Yeah, sadly, I don't think it'll be enough to sort of put us in any contention for a wild card. I do think the summer nationals are harder to qualify for than the winter. It's a dream that one day we will hopefully get there, but obviously we're still eligible at elementary, and we know we got lots to work on, and we have started to make inroads on that. So I really felt today, after my lesson yesterday, that we rode much more sort of positive, making sure to ride the short sides and sort of really sort of keep him in front of my leg, not let him sort of switch off and go into sort of hacking mode, which is what can happen sometimes. I haven't watched the test back yet, but to me it felt much better. How it looked, I don't know yet. I'll have a look. I sent my test sheet because it's all done online with live scoring. I knew my percentage as soon as I come out, and the marking sheet has already been sent through, so I'll have a look through that and see what the judges' comments are. Yeah, he's had a wash. He seems to have recovered well. Just about to going to give him some mash and also some watermelon, which is something he thoroughly enjoys. So he's going to have some of that in a minute. We were sort of thinking of going home, but we're probably going to stay tonight because it's sort of 4 o'clock now, and there's a few friends here, so we're gonna sort of stay, and then hopefully tomorrow morning I might take him for a little hack, because it's quite close to Woodbury Common here. Whether I take him up on that, or I don't know whether we're allowed to ride around the sort of Bicton sort of state really, but I'll find out in a minute. Yeah, can relax now. The hard bit's done. I did think my nerves were much better today. I've kept myself sort of busy, and I was a lot more organised. We were down to the stables with plenty of time. I think that made a huge difference. So yeah, as much as I don't want to admit that I was been wrong with my timekeeping, I'll take my stock off. I can breathe again then. But right, I better go down and pick up our rosette because we were in the top 10. So really pleased with that. Bless him, he's a very clever boy. I've been very lucky. We've made the top 10 on most of our sort of big competitions this year, although we haven't done that many. But yeah, he's a very clever boy, and I have not seen any other Welsh cobs here. So yeah, he hasn't done the breed any harm, because it just shows that they can be competitive alongside the warm bloods. He's a good boy. He's a very good boy. Right, let's go and give him some mash, and I'm gonna probably make myself a drink as well, because I haven't got to drive. Yay! That's the other bonus. Actually, you can sort of celebrate a little bit.
I haven't finished yet.
Look good, boys. Yeah. Nice to have a relaxing day, isn't it? No stress of competition. Have a nice itch. Oh. You're gonna rub your bum on the wall at the same time.
Brilliant. I'll be in with next door.
Right, well done.
Well, I'm not sure I am actually. I was quite enjoying that.
Other side? Other side, is it? Watch my feet. Good boy. Don't need a massage. I just need it.
No, it's not mummy's nose.
You do it a bit. Don't do it too hard. Well done. Well done. Okay. Now, is that it? I'm gonna go for a hack in a minute.
Are you done? Now you can just jump this one into it. You gonna do it again? Drinking it. He was trying to drink it as it splashed up. Yeah, this one, the double gates, so I thought perhaps it comes down further, out further. There's nothing I've always when we get to here, so relieved that we're here. Right, I'll meet you back at the thing.
So we've had quite a leisurely Sunday morning so far. Obviously got up early, fed Bo, and then we did something very different. We've been out for a little sort of hack round the cross-country course here, and I must admit there was a few fences that I looked at and I thought actually that didn't seem unmanageable. I don't know what height they were. They were marked with a purple marker from the horse trials that were here last week. But I did sort of look at those and thought actually I could probably jump that. We didn't, obviously we weren't sort of geared up for that at all, and we were just sort of allowed to sort of wander around out there. We did have a little bit of a sort of walk and trot through the water, and he didn't think anything of it. So I think fitness wise, yeah, we would really have to do some drastic sort of work to get him fit enough to do an event. But yeah, it might be quite good fun to do something a bit low level. We've also been down and picked up our rosette and our plaque. Must get these plaques all put up, and picked up a photo. Well, we haven't had a photo for a little while, so it was quite nice to get one of those. And it's been a really good competition, and I think actually not having to sort of worry about packing up the stable and getting back on the road yesterday, and just concentrating on the competition really sort of benefited me. Bo seems quite happy. Now we got the mass clear up so we can get home, but overall really good competition, and yeah, I'm chuffed to bits really, and I'm really pleased with the percentage. Because you've got to think it's 3 judges, and to come out with that, yes, obviously as always would like a little bit more, but I've got to be realistic. And yeah, when you look at the standard of horses here, I really did feel like we held our own with them. Sometimes do feel a little bit like the underdogs, because I think he's probably one of the smallest here, but yeah, he was a very good boy. So next week, I'm hoping we'll do an update on Buck, because now Bo's going to have a little bit of time off. The lorry's going off for its MOT. Fingers crossed that all goes well. But that's it from our Summer Regionals 2025. Chuffed to bits with him. Really are. I think it's I think we're going to be out of any chance of getting a wild card, but I'm so pleased with how he went. I couldn't have asked any more of him. So yeah, very good. just got to plan what we're going to do going forwards for the winter now. It seems to come around so quick. Well, that's it for this week's video. I'll see you guys again next week. Bye. Once again, we are stuck.
Start again.